First it was Sheryl Swoopes, and then now it is a good friend of hers actually that just lost her damn job, bruh. Yes.
Another major shift has taken place. What if I told you that the WNBA appears to be parting ways with broadcasters who have consistently criticized Caitlin Clark over the past year? That seems to be the case, as Cindy Brunson, one of the most outspoken critics of Clark, has officially been let go from her role with the Phoenix Mercury broadcast team. And this isn't just about Indiana Fever games. She's been removed from all broadcasts. In this video, we'll explore who Cindy Brunson is, her history of strong commentary about Clark, and what actions the WNBA and Mercury took that led to her departure.
Telling y'all right now, gotta pay close attention to what is happening in the W, dog. I spoke about this a few weeks ago. Seemed like every person that wronged Caitlin Clark in some way, shape, or form is no longer employed, is no longer in this damn league.
This news follows closely behind Sheryl Swoopes' recent departure from her role with the Dallas Wings just a few weeks ago. And there's more to that story that we'll dive into in this video. Could the WNBA be making a conscious effort to move on from voices that have been critical of its rising star? This could be the beginning of a major shift. If you support these recent changes, let us know in the comments by writing. Sheryl and Cindy were held accountable. Ready to get into the details? Let's begin.
Everyone else is not there. Look at Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter's going on streamer podcasts as of right now to try to get back in the W, bro. I mean, she's trying anything to be relevant, bro.
What if the WNBA is finally taking a stand? What if the league has come to realize that allowing ongoing misinformation about its most promising talent isn't just harmful to Caitlin Clark, it's damaging to the league's growth and reputation? The signs are becoming clearer, as yet another outspoken critic of Clark has been removed from their position.
Well, guess what, guys? The proof was in the pudding. Because I'm here to tell you, she ain't got no damn job right now. And she's going to be going on Gilbert Arenas probably for her next employment.
Cindy Brunson may not be a household name, but within WNBA circles, she's been a recognizable presence as part of the Phoenix Mercury broadcast team. Over the years, she built a career covering women's basketball with a focus on insight and analysis. However, her tone noticeably shifted when Caitlin Clark entered the league, moving from objective commentary to remarks that felt increasingly personal and confrontational.
We applaud the accomplishment, but it can't truly be appreciated. Not only, you can't truly be appreciated. She showed up to a Caitlin Clark game wearing Sheryl Swoopes shoes. Like, she is as big, like, even looking back on it, she is as big as of a Caitlin Clark hater as there's been.
The pattern began when Brunson seemed unusually focused on downplaying Caitlin Clark's historic collegiate scoring record, choosing to question its legitimacy rather than celebrate the milestone. She consistently elevated Sheryl Swoopes' achievements as somehow more valid, a narrative that became a recurring theme in her commentary, not just a one-off remark. This appeared to be a calculated effort to diminish Clark's legacy before she even stepped onto a WNBA court. But Brunson's narrative extended beyond Clark. She also promoted a puzzling storyline suggesting that Kelsey Mitchell, the Fever's established star at the time, was looking to leave Indiana. This claim directly contradicted Mitchell's public statements and visible dedication to the team. It seemed Brunson was attempting to stir up conflict and controversy within the Fever organization, potentially harming team morale during a crucial period for the franchise.
Obviously, we've seen her trying to basically get Kelsey Mitchell off the Fever, but someone just said, stay the F away from the Fever.
Brunson's criticism didn't stop with the players. She also directed it toward the fan base. Her remarks about Fever supporters went beyond basketball commentary and veered into outright hostility. She appeared particularly unsettled by the wave of new fans that Caitlin Clark attracted to the sport, treating them not as welcome additions to the growth of women's basketball, but as outsiders whose presence and opinions were unwelcome. Rather than embracing this expanded audience, Brunson's tone suggested resentment, creating further division at a time when the league stood to benefit from unity and growth.
Cindy Brunson is saying that she just thought it was a doppelganger situation, and that this wasn't Sydney Colson trying to make fun of Monica Sonato, then maybe, like, it wouldn't look as bad, but her explanation was off. But at the same time, like, it was very clearly Sydney Colson was trying to make fun of a college student. You're almost 50 years old, why are you on this app causing so much drama?
And Brunson's critiques didn't end with players. They extended to the fans as well. Her commentary on Fever supporters often crossed the line, shifting from sports analysis to open hostility. She seemed particularly uneasy with the influx of new fans that Caitlin Clark brought into the spotlight, viewing them not as valuable contributors to the rise of women's basketball, but as outsiders who didn't belong. Instead of welcoming this growing audience, Brunson's tone often reflected frustration, deepening divides at a time when the league had a rare opportunity to unite and expand its reach.
This is the dumbest response ever. It was literally from last year, not years ago, and you were laughing at a professional WNBA player intimating that a young woman in college looks like a man. There's literally date at the bottom. So what's become blatantly obvious that you're really good at holding fans to a different standard you hold yourself, which is worse. And this would be like, she probably could have explained herself better, but like, and in fairness, she did say in hindsight she didn't. But this is the worst tweet. Pictures look like a doppelganger situation. I'm sorry that's not good enough for you, but it's the truth. And the college player was a grad student who was... What the hell does that have to do with anything?
The similarities between Brunson and Swoopes are hard to ignore. Both are respected figures in women's basketball. Both appeared unsettled by Caitlin Clark's rapid ascent, and both seemed resistant to the evolving dynamics of the WNBA. As one source put it, they struggled to adapt to a league undergoing significant change. In many ways, Brunson followed the same path as Sheryl Swoopes, and we've already seen how that story ended.
She has gone full Sheryl Swoopes, and that's not good. It's not good for basketball, it's not good for the Phoenix Mercury, it's not good for her own career. And I do hope that she just deletes the Twitter app. And that is what I've said to Sheryl Swoopes. If you are Cindy Brunson, delete the Twitter app right now.
Not once to celebrate people losing their job, but Cindy Brunson was legit unlistenable on the microphone, and that's not even including the anti-CC stuff. Swoopes gone, Brunson gone. They're weeding out of the fools is in full swing. WNBA teams and networks continues this trend and capitalize on their new eyeballs.